Hello, it's Monday, May 4th, and it would be a B day if we were still in school. And today is really like the aftermath, right? On Friday, May 1st, all of us here in New York learned that schools are going to remain physically closed for the rest of this academic year. And, that left a lot of people feeling a whole gamut of emotions. Everything from very confused to, in a lot of cases, I think very upset about what happens, what's the future. And, I figured for today's video, let's start the week off addressing some of that. And by no means do I think anything I could put into this little video is going to make anyone feel better or alleviate any of the stresses or fears that could be coming with that decision. But hopefully, in the 5 minutes I'll ramble on for, I can at least provide some sort of, if not guidance, then perchance maybe some sort of glimmer of hope. So let's head right into it. All right. So schools are physically closed in New York State the rest of the school year. And I want to go back to the word physically closed because that's a key thing here. Schools are physically closed. They are not officially closed, right? We still have school going on. You are still going to receive an education. And that's a big thing to understand and appreciate, right? It might not look the same as it used to, but it will still be an education. You are still going to learn things. You are still going to have content provided to you by teachers who are doing everything they can to help you. And I want to talk about that too, because as alone as you might feel right now, you're not. You have resources that you can take advantage of. All of your teachers are there for. The school nurses, the guidance counselors, the administrators, the aides, the people in the cafeteria who work every day to make the food that you eat are still there. In many cases, those people are still in cafeterias making food for people, right? Everyone is still there working and trying to help, and they're ready to do what they can to help you. So by all means, the first thing we need to understand is that we can reach out to those people. We have those resources available to us. And if there is anything that you feel you need to be successful in this climate with education, or anything that you think they could provide some assistance to, you should reach out to them. And whoever it is you feel comfortable reaching out to, reach out to that person, right? I guarantee you they will be more than happy to help you. I promise you, they will want to help you. You have resources available to you. And you would be surprised at the resources these people have available to them. Because during these past weeks, so many of us on this side have been researching and using this time to figure out what it is we can do to help you. All right? So our guidance counselors, our mental health counselors, they have been looking for resources and finding support services to guide and help you. Like I said before, cafeteria staff have been figuring out ways to provide food for families. Our administrators have been looking at ways to get resources like technology and so forth for our students. We have that sort of capacity and capability available, so take advantage of it. Now, like I said before, schools are physically closed. They're not technically closed. Education can still happen. And here is, that silver lining piece. What is happening now, as tough as it may be, as difficult as it may seem, is actually going to provide you with quite possibly one of the best chances for learning you could imagine. Because there is no better teacher than real world experience. And the resourcefulness, the perseverance that you are going to learn throughout this is going to stay with you for the rest of your lives. All right. And I know that just sounds like somebody who tells you, oh, a bird pooped on you, it's good luck. I know it sounds like that situation, but it's not. It's much more than that. All right. The skills you're developing right now, trying to figure out how to do this, the troubleshooting with technology, the figuring out schedules that work with you, the setting goals to make sure that you can accomplish what you need to for your education. All of those skills are the type of skills that make people highly successful in the adult world, all right? And you're doing them, at your ages. We have 12-year-olds setting goals and planning out schedules to organize their workday, okay? Think about that. Think about how amazing that is, right? Don't lose sight of the amazing things you're already doing. Yes, there might be some things you're missing out for, and I don't want to take away from that. I know how difficult it might seem that you might miss out on like a moving up ceremony or graduation, right? We can't take away from that. That is a major loss. But we will find things to do to still celebrate, all right? What we need to focus on now are the good things. And those skills are amazing, right? And there are other things we can do, right? There are other ways during this time, and I've mentioned those before, that we can improve ourselves and push that education further. Not being in a physical setting is difficult, but it provides us with a lot of opportunities. Many colleges and universities were going to distance learning. They were offering a lot of courses, okay? So the skills you're learning now will help prepare you for some of that. Harvard University had been exploring a lot of online distance learning classes. They actually joined a group to start offering free college courses through an online service. There's a whole organization, and it's referred to as edx.org. That's edx.org. And it's a whole series of colleges that have come together and offer free online courses in a whole slew of amazing topics. There's computer science, there's marketing, there's finance. It's amazing. And you have the opportunity now to log on to that and start taking college level courses if you wish. There's computer programming courses you could start exploring now. So there are plenty of opportunities to do some self-directed learning on top of the education that's being provided to you by your teachers. Again, I know it doesn't make up for your day-to-day interactions. We'll find ways to start improving things. We'll get through this together. We can't lose sight of the opportunity we have here. I know it's difficult, but people are here for you. We'll get through this. It might not seem like it now, but we will. And as hard as everything is now, it's going to shape us. The skills we develop to process what we're going through now, that helps us a lot in the future. As hard as everything is, when we come through the other side, we're going to come through stronger. And it's hard to think that now. And I can't even imagine what some people are going through, and I would never try to pretend that I can. But I do know that when we do make it through difficult things, it allows us to handle even more difficult things later on, right? We learn from those experiences. And that's all we can hold on to, right? This is a learning opportunity. We will develop a lot through this. And we will get through, all of us together, because it's all we can do in reality. So that's it. How do we move forward? By pushing forward. It's all you can do. And we'll all do it together. So that's Monday. Tomorrow I'll get back to less preachy, talky things and, more of my traditional subject matter. I hope everyone's okay. If you need anything, please reach out to a teacher. If you're a student of mine or a former student of mine, don't hesitate to ask. I'll do whatever I can to help. Until next time, be good and remember, it'll make us stronger in the end. Bye.